Hello, welcome to the Q&A. I'm Mr. Loophole, as you may have guessed. I'm not the best at talking, so you're gonna get a lot of ums and you know, blank silence. But I guess we'll go right into the questions, eh? Bill from Idaho asked, "Was my favorite fossil formation?" I mean, someone who's only lived in Iowa, I'm not really accustomed to going to any of them, but probably Hell Creek. It's the most popular, arguably the most popular, but I think it's also my favorite. Could say Morrison or Dinosaur Park though. I say Hell Creek. What's my favorite geological time period? The Mesozoic, or okay, the Late Cretaceous. I guess specifically, just because. Yeah, Late Cretaceous. Because T-Rex, and you know, all the popular dinosaurs. Least favorite food. I really don't like pineapple. It hurts my mouth. And speaking of hurting my mouth, I'm also allergic to apples. So if apple is in the title of the food, whether it be apple pie, apple sauce, apple juice, pineapple, apple, I can't eat that. It just hurts. Favorite climate or biome? The colder it is, the better. I went up to the Arctic Circle in Alaska one year, and that's just such a strange biome because there's almost no trees. It's just like ground lichen, and it's like really weird red color, and that's it. That's most of the vegetation. It's just really cool. And like someone lives in Iowa, I don't see that. Most of this is just really tall grass. I mean, I'm in a prairie. I like the prairie though, but I don't know. I don't know what biome. I mean, that would be shoot. What's it called? I do not remember what those are called. Tundras. Tundras? I think tundras have trees, but I don't know. Worst state. Worst state. Okay, there's three. Now, if you want to consider Oklahoma a state, you could say Oklahoma. But I'm not going to. So, probably Montana. That's where I fell into a cacti bush. And I've never felt more pain. So, when I think of Montana, I think of pain, and that just makes it the worst. Although nobody likes New Hampshire either. Top three movies. Top three movies. Number one, Jurassic Park. And then it gets hard. And then it gets hard. I could say. Then it gets hard. What could I say? So many. I really. Gato can not say a word, but I really did like the new Superman movie. That was awesome. I don't know if that's second place or third, or it might be sixth or seventh. I did not mean to make. It's moving on. Jeez. Okay, first place Jurassic Park. Second place Batman 66. Third place. Third place. Probably not another Jurassic Park movie. I like The Lost World, but it's not my favorite movie of all time. And then favorite band. I don't like most. I don't like most music. Now, Baya got me on Tally Hall, which is. I mean, it's kind of rock. It's kind of indie. But something I do with all musicians and all bands is I really only listen to one or two songs. Now, Tally Hall is the exception, and I listened to about seven. I am not a huge Tally Hall fan because I don't like about half of their songs. But the songs I do like, which is surprisingly quite a few, I like them a lot. So I'd say Tally Hall. To Ilam's question, while we're walking outside, and he's here. What's your dream place to go? I'd say
The Bahamas.
no, not me personally, but sure you. I'd say back to Alaska. Somewhere in the Arctic Circle. Favorite thing to do in the summer was the next question. I'd say I don't really do anything special. Do you do something special in the summer?
Yeah.
What?
Eat ice cream.
Oh, yeah, sure. Eating ice cream. And what was the last? Oh, frogs! Frogs. Do we like frogs? Not your question. Do I like frogs? Yeah, I really like frogs. I think on the inside we all love frogs, and because we are all frogs.
Wait, what?
Next we have Sketchy's questions, which I think this is the biggest hodgepodge of questions. Although Raptor Text might have more. Number 1, favorite book. Favorite book is Jurassic Park. Okay, the obligatory Bible, but Jurassic Park is something just made a sound behind me. Sorry. I don't know. Jurassic Park. I lost my train of thought. Least favorite book. I have tried multiple times to get through Dante's Inferno. It's very long. I have like a direct translation, so it's a hard read because it's not really that great of an English book grammatically, but I don't know. I'm still trying to get through it. I read a book and I'm like, okay, it's Dante's Inferno time. And then it isn't, and I read another book and I'm like, okay, it's Dante's Inferno, and then that just continues. Do you like to bike or hike? I really like hiking. Biking, my bike broke about 2 years ago. I have not got it replaced. So no biking for me. But hiking, I really do like hiking, especially with people that walk fast. I walk abnormally fast. When I'm walking with someone, I walk like 20 feet and then I stop and then I keep walking, which is annoying for the other person. But hiking is really fun because I've gone to a lot of national parks, and the trails they have are so gorgeous. I love looking at nature and stuff. Speaking of nature, what's my favorite weather? And that would be rain. Rain is very, very rare to get here. I don't know why. It's probably because it's a prairie, but you know. Oh well. My dog is right here. Captain, do you want to say hi? Just lick the screen. Okay, that's gonna be icky. Rain. That's my favorite weather. If you were to be in a company of 5 people, not including myself, on a desert island, who would they be? Okay. You know what? My dog is one of them. I'm just gonna bring my dog. That's one. I'm gonna say the other 4 are just gonna be YouTube people. My dog. I'm gonna bring along Bill from Idaho. I'm gonna bring along Jurassic Swine. Who else? Who should go with me? I'll bring along Chia. That'd be funny. That's 4. One more. Who's the lucky guest that goes on the desert island with us? I know you're hungry. Hold on. Shoot, Dino Defender. He's coming along. We're all boating and we're all getting stuck on an island. Do you draw or write? I like doodling. When I'm bored and I have a piece of paper and I have a pencil, I am drawing the best I've ever drawn. If I set out time to draw, it looks awful. If I set out time to write, it is awful. But when I'm just alone and bored, I am writing the most Shakespearean quality levels you have ever seen. That's just how it is. And are rock collections cool? Yes, rock collections are very cool. I used to have a whole bunch. Okay, not a whole bunch. I had like 5. And they were nice looking. I think last Christmas I gave away like this really nice chunk of amethyst to a friend of mine because I didn't really have anywhere to put it. And I got rid of like a couple other quartzes. I don't remember how. I might have just gave them to like a random kid. And no, these are not too many questions. Thank you. Going into Jurassic Swine's questions. Who's your favorite human character in Pokemon? I'd have to say AZ from Pokemon Legends ZA. That's never not weird to say. Uh, I like how looming he is throughout the whole game, but he's also very mild mannered and just really nice. And he like just takes in a bunch of. It's really cute. The whole story's really cute, and then he dies at the end. So, what's your favorite Pokemon that's not Carnivine? I'd have to say Palisand. I know people don't like the object Pokemon. They're just Ghost plus thing. But a living sandcastle that like eats you if you put your hand in. That's pretty cool. I'd say that's pretty cool. Your favorite Iowan fossil? Well, if it gives you the answer, I don't have one because I don't think Iowa has like exclusive fossils at all. There's some pretty cool Devonian fossils, but that's about it. It's just like coral, some fish. That's really it. That's all. So, shoot, coral, crinoids, whatever. Have you ever been to New York in general? I went to New York City. It's probably 9. I don't remember. But I went to the Statue of Liberty, like up on the pedestal. That was really cool. Can't believe that was made in France. Favorite Mario character? Probably just Bowser. Big turtle with spikes that can breathe fire. I mean, they kind of just got that down. I respect it. It's awesome. I really like how much. I don't know why I just thought of this, but in Mario 64, how like glistening he is throughout. Like he's iridescent, and that's really cool. I wish they kept that. Avoiding this question while I'm outside walking my dog. Jay Rassick asks, "What's my favorite Nintendo IP outside of Pikmin?" Oh, and easy answer. It's Pokemon. I'd say Zelda, but I've met a lot of people that like talking about Pokemon in real life. So that's kind of a basic conversation starter that I use a lot. And it's really fun because I also like Pokemon. So there's that question. And I guess while I'm out here, I'm walking my dog, he's pulling me so much. Ride show question, which was, do you like gambling? And it just depends. I like blackjack. I'm good at blackjack. I mean, it's luck-based, but I'm good at it. And I like... No, it's just blackjack. That's about it. Next we have Jeronius' questions, which I'll be answering from, give or take, 11 to 12 feet away from the camera. Favorite history topic to talk about? I don't really use history as a topic starter. It's conversation starter, silly me. I guess World War II, because that's just a popular one that everyone knows. You could always like talk about Franz Ferdinand and his botched assassination, but yeah, I really conversation topics for me are theology, paleontology, and Pokemon. The big 3. But favorite game would, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. So much nostalgia power, but I think objectively Portal 2 is probably my favorite game because that game's hilarious, also very fun. And the last question, can I teleport bread? And yes, Jeronius, you may teleport bread. Or is this asking can I? No, it's can you. Yes, teleport bread. Please do. Just don't spawn like a huge bread monster on the other side, please. Or maybe you should, because that'd be really funny. That would be really funny. Kumara's question, which I will be answering upside down because New Zealand's next to Australia, and I'm not going to explain a bit. How do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm glad that he exists. I've never played... No, I don't think I've ever played a Sonic the Hedgehog game. I like the movies. That's why I'm glad he exists. I mean, they're they're unique movies. I don't think... Next, while I'm laying on the ground, I'll answer Canine Cool Art Studios question, which is, how did I come up with the name Mr. Loophole? And I gotta be honest, I just made it up, like, within 3 different tries, because the original names were taken, which were just iterations on Loophole. I think it was, like, Paradoxical Loophole, or Mr. Paradoxical, or, what was the other one? Loopy Paradox. I'm not proud of that last one, but that was like 4 years ago. But Mr. Loophole wasn't taken. And it's weird because I had like other usernames that I was kind of just set on using. I don't know why I made a new one. But I just made it up, and I guess I stuck with that. I'm not going to change it back now. I can't do anything about that. I'm not saying like I don't like it. I really do. But I guess I don't I don't know what that's describing because I don't make loophole videos. I mean, Mister is a a working adjective, but I don't know what loophole entails. So if I were to make a second channel, I'm sure I would make it more thematic to the channel. We have Mexican chiz question. I really don't want to say that wrong, but I think I did. But yes, what's my favorite food? It's easily mac and cheese. I really like mac and cheese. It's almost weird because I've had like a lot of other nicer food, but to me, it's just like an Annie's mac and cheese, or just any you can find. That's just the best food ever. And it's super easy to make. Like, I can make it 30 minutes, and it's my favorite food ever. 30 minutes, and I'm watching a movie, eating mac and cheese. It's the best food ever. Next is JCK's question, which, if you hear weird sounds, it's because I'm, like, kneeling on a chair. A spinny chair. He asked, what's the best and worst things to add to oatmeal? Now, I have a very clear answer. I don't know if this is just like a regional thing that like might only be at Hy-Vee, but there's these oatmeals that come with candy dinosaurs, and those like they melt. Like, you have to eat it within 2 minutes before the candy dinosaurs just disappear. So it's either you're eating oatmeal at a normal temperature with like the leftover coloration of the dinosaurs, or you're burning your mouth so you can eat the candy. Which is how it should be. I love it that way. And the worst thing to add to oatmeal would be nitroglycerin or motor oil, and I think that's a very agreeable statement. Next would be to rank all 50 states. I am not doing all 50... Okay, I might... Okay, I'm not ranking all of them because I only have so much more video storage on my phone. But number 1 is Iowa. Number 2 is Kansas. Number 3 is Alaska. Number 4 is like Tennessee, but not towards like the main areas of the cities. And then last place would be Montana, as forementioned in the Bill segment. Sproingles asks, have you ever considered putting a top hat on your question mark? And I have to say no. The question mark belongs in a tuxedo. A purple and yellow flashy neon tuxedo. Preferably with flashing lights. Editing Mr. Loophole here, I realized I skipped Jurassic Swine's first question, which was, what is your favorite dinosaur? So, I'll be fixing that and say it's Concavenator. And if you're only meaning dinosaur, then yeah, Concavenator. But if you're also meaning prehistoric animal in general, Archelon, just because big turtle.